the Saturday morning. Okay, today's subject, the holistic nutrition lifestyle specialist, is a model A, the gut and the brain, the connection. Also second, the diet digest, and the third, shake up, because we have electric water, and then we have the hydration, the balance, and also protein anxiety. Oh, you don't know, right? So protein and anxiety, why they connect? Because anxiety, we have in the BS in the depression, right? Anxiety, we have some toxin of your brain tissue and also hormone imbalance. So we have to explain the serotonin here. The serotonin and the anxiety is very similar, because we have too much serotonin, it's happy, right? But we have the dopamine also, and the BS, adrenaline, and then cortisol hormone, right? So we have the stress hormone and happy hormone, and the BS, we have anxiety or depression. So the protein, very important, because this is the nutrition that supports the immune system, and also we have the blood cell, and we have the muscle, the joint, and we have the metabolism, and then also ATP. So the protein, very rich and powerful nutrition, but too much, we have anxiety. Also protein, low function, we have the depression. So we have today's theme is the gut and brain. So we have the brain, also stomach, in the hand. During we have COVID-19, we have so many people using sanitizer. So sanitizer, so we have the hand, ears, and the feet, all my body include inside here. So minimize. So we have here, usually this position, we have this one, and the shoulder, leg, and then the torso, but we have the gut, the here. So the people too much washing their hand with the sanitizer after the soap and using some of the cream. Also we have the sanitizing. So this gut, the metabolism. Also we have serotonin, the hormone here, because we have here the small intestine, that is here, and also stomach here. So the hand, the belly, and the gut, the brain work together. Okay, the serotonin hormone, they reproduction of the body, but number one is a small intestine. Okay, also hand here, the small intestine here. Also, you can see diagnosis, you have the malnutrition or the circulation or what's going on. Your the vitamin, mineral, the state you can see. Yeah, okay. So I'll give to you the tip. So we first the diet digest. So I copy for you guys. Yeah, the last time we have the health and nutrition, your health diet. Okay, so I introduce to you. Okay, the protein anxiety. American, the among the highest consumers of protein in the world. The protein, you can see the market, local market, right? We have the meat production. Also, we have soybean, the vegetable, right? The edamame or tubu. This is the protein, right? The meat, the beef or chicken, the pork, and the fish section, we have protein. So you can choose the protein the best way, and then you're dependent on your body condition, the digest system, right? So maybe you have a patient, after surgery, recover your body, the small amount of fish is much better, right? It's no meat, right? Or you can see it is my vegetable section, right? So I told you last time, for example, you have a dubu. Your dubu have the calcium, and then you have protein and the carb. Yeah, we don't have fat, right? But sometimes you need some cooking way. You get the fried oil or the pan fried oil. It's a fat to get a good balance. But the before the tubu, you can put in the freezer, and after you the soak water and then cooking is more, you can observe the more of the calcium. Okay, so variety of cooking skill and then variety of nutrition and then we have a product. So you can good choice and also you have to try to apply the cooking the technical and then the body condition. Okay. The many also worry about you not getting enough. How much do you have in your need? So you think about that. How much amount of proteins in my body? We have a portion, right? Your portion usually depend on fat, the carb, the protein. Yeah, this one usually the American nutrition day guideline. We have the fat 30, 60, 30, or the 40. So it's percentage, consider the percentage of the portion. But sometimes you have to consider your body condition. They change the percentage, right? Yeah, so we have a very usually ketogenic diet or the kidney analyze the patient that have the little change, right? And also vitamin, the mineral, and micro nutrition, and then micronutrition. Also, they have to change to your body. Okay, so protein and diet, yeah, this is very important. Okay, so I try to listen for you. Okay, the protein is so simple of the American diets and for the good listen because our kids breathing the blood for our cell. The protein is blood, so you have to make the house, right? So we have the tree or the structure, the basic structure, and we have strong. So we have to build up, building blood. The bodies take the proteins we consume and break it down into amino acid, and additionally to build this muscle. So if you want to strengthen the muscle, you have to more take the protein. Okay, the protein, the fat, the carb, right? So we have the more percentage. The protein you block the build up your cell and the muscle, as well as to make bonds and build up energy. Yes, so ATP. Yes, metabolism, right? So you want more strong, and then you want to get the energy from the food. We have the micro nutrition. So your number one is protein. Okay. Not surprisingly, when it comes to diet trends, the protein is king. Americans spend more than 3 billion one years the protein supplement, such as shake and the powder. According to market and the consumer data company, the states. So we have the fish, the meat, the veggie, right? The vegetable, and also we have the shake and the powder. Yeah, I want to try these veggies too, right? Yeah, tuber and the fish, and the number one, the salmon, because we have the omega 369, the balance here. The meat, we have the protein, but problems of meat, they include everything here. Yeah. So we have the balance. It's malnutrition, right? The malnutrition, the poor diet or over diet, right? Overeating, over appetite, the balance is a malnutrition, right? So the shake and the powders I want to mention today. Usually we have the exercise, development and the changeable the cultures because so many people going to the gym, or they serviced by the professional, the personal trainer, or nutrition, or Pilates, or yoga. The instructor, they taught the shake, the powder. Okay, even and the bodybuilder, they take the amino acid, right? The creatine, they want more the build up the muscle, right? So I want to try to explain. This naturally we have usually you can choose the local market or daily, so it's safe and then you can control. But we have to shake the powder. It's a regular people. For example, regular mean this office people or the patient. It's not activity people that do not too much. This one, maybe outside activity people and then bodybuilder, usually they have the packet powder. It's very easy. Yeah, so also we have to train. This one patient with the vegetable, we have to train because we have want to digest, right, in the body. But the shake powder, not too much using the train. We have the teeth, the bone, and we have the muscle. Because we have a train, we connect the brain too. Also, brain, and then also we have the digestive system. So not too much strain, the small intestine non-absorption is nutrition, right? So the very important protein, the anxiety. I want to keep going. So why they are very important? Okay. We get it from food to the average consumer or the more 200 pounds over red meat in the pyramid. Yeah, 2018. So the many customers that have customized the meat, the plenty red meat. Yeah, how much? 300, right? Yeah, 200 pounds of red meat and the pyramid in the 2018. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Supply Chain, the record in 2004. And research showed that many Americans there are more protein than need way more. So they eat more than in the research, right? The guideline. So nutrition, they had to announce every years we have the guideline. So because of so many the items, they changeable the view. Before the 2 years ago, the news, we have news, right? The omega, the fish oil. So fish oil is good or not. But before a long time, 20 years, they announced is fish oil, omega-3 oil is very good for the body, and then essential oil, so you have to must have too. So many people that pick up the market or the lightweight or the Walmart or CVS, but now there 2 years before they have announced you don't need a word blah 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 or some side effect or something, you don't need something. So they have the product, the people out of the stock, but now they have the display long time, almost expired, right? This means you have to research or you have to view every year they announce, so you have to check out also what's going on inside the products. But if we have you take some product of nutrition, but before a long time, 25 years, very good for my body, but now they change view, so you don't need it. So you have to check every time. Okay, very important here. In 2015 analysis over 2007 to 2010, the national, the health and the nutrition examination, the survey indicated that American the men averaging nearly 100 grams of protein a day, almost double the recommended amount. Yeah, double amount. So they guideline maybe 50 gram. Maybe we have the steaks. Yeah, pizza will be we divide 4, right? So but it's now 100 over double portion. The such diverse habit can lead has complication ranging from the kidney damage to vitamin and the mineral deficiency. So kidney damage, I told you, right? Yeah. So the kidney analyzed the patient had avoided too much protein. Also because they can clean the blood, the toxin in the kidney. So also vitamin, the mineral, the deficiency. Yeah. So too much protein and vitamin mineral down. Okay, so malnutrition. Also they the matter of the activity of organ, the function. Okay. In 2016, the government recommended adult men and 10 teenager boys reduce their overall intake of protein and increase amount of vegetables or other under consumer food group. This is something I see its confidence really every day by my patient to say Anna Kipan, there is the dietitian, nutrition, the cover and the cleaning. They are eating proteins of meat and then twice the big as they should eat more meal. The compound is serve the protein which is snack or even protein supplement. She report most of us she as overdoing. Yeah, so many people they will at least the double side protein also overdoing. So we had considered we had balance over the portion. Okay. So now they continues why all the confusion. To understand the disconnect between the consumer, the behavior, and the science, you might start either more measures or recommended from the both government and the provider group, which there can be the burden and then continuously or use different the benchmark and also benchmark too. Yeah, so take US dietary guidelines. They simply suggest the others over the age of get and from 10 to 35% over the totally daily calorie from the protein. So many people they have the consumers overdoing them guidelines 100 gram over. So 3 billion the people they have this 200 pounds a day or weekly. So if you ever divide the vegetable or the fish, the meat, we have a choice of each item, either over the piece amount, the daily or the weekly. This menu is good. But when you want type of the protein overdoing, they have more the damage of kidney health and also they have side effect. There's so many things. Okay. The toxin, the protein toxin. Yeah, and then especially report usually Korean people like the barbecue, the party, and the pork belly and the grill, charcoal belly, right? And it's so good. The aroma, the flavor is very good. The problem, they have the charcoal grill, cook the belly. Also, we have green lettuce. They eat together. They inside here, they make the cancer. Yeah, cancer. Yeah, so we have to match the vegetable, chicory or jasmine or the dandelion leaf is okay, but the green cabbage and then the charcoal cook the pork belly is not good. Okay, do not eat because we have a chemical chemical, the amount they make the some to make a protein, the toxin, and they also the change of the protein, they make some the cancer, the cell. And also second, we have an egg, right? We have egg, we have white and the yolk. It's not the completely or non-completely this protein. So some people want to diet, it's only the white yolk, is egg yolk, because they have too much cholesterol, so they avoid the egg yolk, only the white, right? But it's not absorption, it's the small intestine. So on perfectly the protein, we had the both. And then because of so many people misunderstand the cholesterol leaves our body and then they suffer to some hormone. So the choline, we have the choline inside the egg. So there is two pieces of the egg is good, okay, your body, because some people worry about the cholesterol the production, yeah, but actually the choline, the nutrition inside the amino acid, they control the cholesterol, okay? Even the shrimp too. The shrimp have the cholesterol, but they have the tail, the side here, they the control balance of the cholesterol. So you have to necromise and then the cholesterol and the protein work together. So we have to little pick up every day, little amount daily. It's good, helps, okay? Adding to uncertainty is the fact that the population, the truly not getting the protein they need. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging in the February 2019 found that more than 1 in the 3 adults over the age of 50, the consuming the government, the recommended the mineral level of protein. Also, worrisome the trend since older adults more, the nutrition to help offset the natural muscle loss and occurs in the aging. The adult's body also that's responsible to protein they consume, they say the keep on. This means they need be more in order to get enough to maintain muscle mass and good health. So we have the teenager. So we have naturally you have here teenager in the 30s age. They have, because we have the growing hormone, they have extending everyday reproduction. So they have the maybe the keep the daily the portion is no problem, the health. But the 40 after 40, 45 or 60, we have a male, the female. They more easy, the female, they have a menopause, right? The females, so they change the hormone. So they need more the protein. And because I told you the protein and the hormone, the cholesterol work together. So they maintain the blood and the lymph, and we have the muscle, the bone, we had, and also the support. And the male too, but they have a maybe 2.5, but it's more, the female, they need more protein. Also, over the 60, 80, they had more, the same amount, because we have the aging, right? So it's longest aging, it's a overall longest they maintain, they had more protein. The problem, the value, the protein, we have the little problem because the indigest. So overdoing, take the protein. Yeah, this is 80, 60 in the 80, right? So they were female and have the can have the male have taken the protein, but we keep going. But if they can choose the meat, the daily meat or plenty, but after the 60 over the people, they instead of take fish, they instead of meat. Okay, because we have the same the value of protein, but we have the fish is more good for the digest. So in digest, and then you have sometimes IBO problem or some the malnutrition, and then you have the digestive gluten, right? Gluten celiac problem. They have the fish is much better. So the 60 under they have more the meat and protein. While we had over 60, the fish or the vegetable, the soybean tube is much better for easy the absorption of calcium and the magnesium. Also, they have more good digest. Okay, the volume. Okay. The similarly, the vegans, the vegetarian may be lacking in the plant source of protein, while alternates generally speaking, the animal the exercise more than our day requires to gain per kilogram of body weight. To say borderline, that circulation is based on the last guideline from the group on the academic or nutrition and the dietitian and the American College of Sports Medicine. When you exercise intensely, you have constantly the breaking down the muscle and the need protein to refresh. She explained. So this is because we have ATP, the metabolism, the shake, right? The salt. Yeah. So you have the shaker. Shaker means the production is energy. Yeah, so we don't have energy. Maybe we can drive in car or we can make the engine of the machine, the production, the manufacture, right? The same thing. The energy is enzyme. Okay? Enzyme had to make the ATP, the metabolism, also we had more the power, and then also we have the production of a hormone, and then we have cholesterol, and the white cell, red cell, so we have energy. So maybe you don't have an enzyme, so you make energy. Because the enzyme make the heat and the water, and then also we have the cooling, and also we have the more the tall engine, right? So we have the engine working, and you have the ATP metabolism make energy, and also your body the function of the work. Okay, very good, right? But we don't have enzyme, nothing. So too much overdoing take the protein, so and you need more enzyme. But usually the modern people not too much take the enzyme because everybody want to do the weak over some of the body. They have a herbal medicine or they more to support the energy. They don't think it's an enzyme. It's a problem, okay? So overdoing the protein, we have more enzyme. In addition, there beef, dairy, pork, and egg products, the promoting their own narrative in 2015. The for example, industry group representing their has a second research on the protein and the health. Among the other topics discussed at the conference were the paper, the published that year, American the Journal of Clinical Nutrition. It's a recommendation that most health others double level set by the IDA. IDA is a recommended daily value for optional, optimal. Yeah, optional. You don't need a must have to the optional, and optimal health. It's a wonderful or powerful, and optimal health the protein to around 20 to 30 grams a meal, about 9 grams, about 3, about maybe 3 the gram day. So 1 milk 8 ounce. So 8 ounce the meals, 2 egg, the boiled egg or scrambled egg, okay, and you have a 2 piece the gelatin, and 1 the French toast. We have the strawberry jam. Also, we have the peanut butter. So this amount, this one, and also 20 to 30 gram and then 90 gram the protein. Yeah, because I service for the patient. I told you, right? I used to work the nursing home. They especially care the Alzheimer, the dementia, and the cancer patient, and then also the kidney analyze the patient. So we have the snack or breakfast. So usually we have a daily the breakfast, lunch, dinner. Usually we have the breakfast and also the snack. Yeah, the snack. We provide a post cycle, the seasonally and then monthly and weekly. So we have a 4 type of the food menu. So spring, the summer, the autumn, and the winters, we had the purchase our the seasonally vegetable products. Also, we had a menu engineering. So we have an eating plan, right? So because we have to support the people, the nutrition, the condition. Also, some people have the strict dietitian, the patient we had care. So there's different. Diabetic people, hypertensive people, the cancer patient, and also the kidney analyzed people. They have the different type. The little so sugar or not, no salt. Yeah, so we have this one. So usually we have the daily protein value, and then I was service for the people. They have this kind, and also toast and the strawberry jelly and the jelly, the peanut butter. They're good snack for the digest. Okay, so this amount, 3 the protocol. And we have 20 gram to 30 gram and then 90 gram the protein. This one, okay. This food normally they not damage our kidney. Yeah, so you can try it in the morning, the breakfast, okay. And also the milk, instead of the soy milk, the 2% now fat milk or the almond milk. So maybe you don't have the hormone, you got some the allergy or some the indigestion, you can install the 3 type of diet, okay. So how much is too much? The while government's guidelines say up to 35% of your diet can safely the protein. You don't want to go beyond that. The new research suggests that eating the much proteins, especially animal, the protein, can damage your kidneys. I told you, right? So we have the fish or vegetable much better. But sometimes powder or the squashy word, yeah, this is okay. But usually you have to keeping or the vegetable protein and the fish protein is much better. Yeah, I told you here, right? The meat, that meat overdoing, they make more the damageable kidney. Even if you are otherwise healthy, in two studies published 2019 in the journal Friday in the others the found that more protein they ate, the greater decline in their kidney function over time. High proteins diets can also increase the calcium extraction in your urines, delaying your risk of osteoporosis, the point of key point. So high overeat protein, they have osteoporosis problem. Osteoporosis problem means we have the bone marrows, calcium out, right? So the people drink the milk too. The milk, the people they think about milk because they produce the calcium, but milk to calcium out. Yeah. So if you are instead of the tubu, maybe you buy, right, and you make the story over the deep pressure, the frozen after the cooking for them, they have more calcium in. Okay, and then also seaweed too. The seaweed, the vinegar, the calcium in. Okay, so we have to avoid the high protein, pick up the protein. They have the damageable kidney and then also problem and then muscle to cramp too. Okay. Also, there are more subtle the heart risk too. Yeah, heart attack. The very high proteins diets often quick, loud, and the whole grains, the fruit, and the vegetable, which are some of the best source of vitamin, the mineral, whatever antioxidant the supplements that keep the body running the smoothly. Yeah. So the mineral and also we have more good source of natural the protein the smoothly, but you pick up high protein over the source of the dairy meat and the powder or some powder something, right? The amino acid of creatine, they more very harder, and then also they make toxin and also they damage the kidney. Okay, so you have to keep the natural is much better. And research show that overdoing protein want to do much goal. If you eat 90 grams of protein dinners, roughly equal to 10 to 12 ounce the steak, you get the same the muscle building. The benefit was someone who eat only the third that amount, according to the study published in the Journal of Academic Nutrition and Diet. You have one steak, but they told amount here. You have a steak, right? The steak. 10 ounce, 12 ounce, right? Or double. Yeah, double. So usually fish fillet, maybe salmon teriyaki. Okay. Also, tubu. Yeah, maybe slice in the pot, maybe the 5 piece. And the 200 gram is same value. Okay, so you have weekly maybe 2 times. 2 times is okay. But for the per portion, maybe 3 times weekly, have more the toxin. Okay, so maybe the fish amount maybe 3 times. Okay, the good source of protein. Also, tubu every day, no problem. Okay, so meat. That's a half ounce, maybe half ounce. So 1 course in the half ounce is much better than meat, the weekly, right? So everybody don't want to steak or salmon or tubu, right? But sometimes we have more multiple choice, much better, good balance, because the meat and the fish, they have a protein, also the cover, and then the fat, and then more the mineral and the vitamin. So rich, right? But vegetable, the soybean, also the tubu, the limit over the nutrient, micronutrition. So you can control. So, but the meat and the fish you can control too much. Yeah. So overeat is malnutrition. Okay. And research shows that overeating proteins won't do much the good, right? And also, it maybe seem to make a sense down to 100 calories protein to shake after your CrossFit class or the Pilates or aerobic Zumba, that intense Zumba or some the aerobic the exercise or gym, and you can more the vitamin ATP. Maybe the shake is okay. When 200 calories is okay, but you have to maybe 200 calories. You have to bust most of the bun and buy take the smoothie, the shake. But under the 1 calorie, I told you, we don't have an enzyme, the work for the discard the without its protein, maybe you make toxin. So the toxin means it will damage of the kidney. Okay, so if you want 1 glass of the protein powder and then you have to the shake, you have to more the burn energy. Okay, very important. What matters is better to say is the space out of protein during the day. A study by Donald Paddens John, the professor of nutrition and then metabolism and University of Texas Medical Branch, the Galveston. He says the published the Journal of Nutrition found that the people who consume 3 grams of protein and each meal, that's better, muscle the generalized, right? Which is key to muscle the growing the strong, they have more girls who at the same amount of protein that got most of the dinner. So we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, right? The American style. So if you want to go neighborhood or restaurant, the breakfast, they have some sausage or the little steak, pan fried chicken or the bacon. And lunchtime, you can see the chicken salad. And dinner, you have to eating out or the nice house with steak or pizza or something. The chicken, the grilled chicken, or we have some like the castor and the meat. So every day 3 meals is too much overdoing the protein, like toxin, also they make damage. So as we have the protein, so we have to skip the protein in your meal one time, or and also the morning time, lunch time, you can keep with protein and your meal, your portion with your plate. But as you have to more avoid to skip over your dinner plate, the protein, okay? Because already we have breakfast, lunch, we have a lot of the protein taken, so you make a toxin, so you don't need protein high. Yeah. So we have to know that this is very important, okay? So today we give it to more analyze or interview article, the protein anxiety, and then also we had the consumer, we had the page and page. Page 71, the model is the gut-brain connection. Okay. So I do copies because we have the semester, the sound the best, and the T back waves. You can keep good time. Okay. Don't stress. Okay. 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 The page 71, the gut, the brain, the connection. So we launched last week, the mindful eating. So you remember, remember mindful eating, right? So the continue 68 pages, the practice the mindful eating. You have several the mindful eatings, mindful life. Number one, honor the food and engage all sense and does serve in the modest portion and also serves a small bite and chew thoroughly. And the five, eat slowly to avoid overeatings. Don't skip meals going too long without eating because they discover strong hunger, which may lead to picking store is the choice of food, not only has one. The settings meal and around the same time each day, as well as praying for enough time to enjoy a meal or snack reduce the risk. So I mentioned about the protein anxiety becoming before because it's slowly and then also chewing is good for the work in the brain, also you have the gut health, the digest. And also overeat, you have a portion of, we have a macronutrition, the fat, the carb, and the protein. But today mention about the protein, overeating, because we have a guideline, the American Nutrition Association, the guideline, we have the 50 grams daily, the type of protein is okay, but so many people, American people, they're overdoing 100 pounds. Yeah, 100 grams. So double size. So they have so many people they have discovered the damaged kidney. Okay. So the very simple summary: overdoing protein, also they make toxin and they damage our kidney. So we have to take our food source of our naturally the vegetable, the protein, soybean or tuber, right? And some of our eggplant, they have broccoli too. They have some of protein, much better. And then also fish, we have salmon. They have omega-3, 6, 9. So they very good balance of our cholesterol. And then we have extension of the oil too, right? So, but red meat, plenty chicken or red meat, they have a rich protein and then also they have fat too. So every day, maybe you have 2 meals, the breakfast, lunch, dinner. The American people, maybe McDonald's or the steakhouse, the breakfast time, we have the scrambled egg, also bacon, you have 2 sausage drink, right? And then the lunchtime, the chicken salad, or some in and out or something hamburger, the patty. And dinner time, eating out the steak house, the steak. So to the meal, they added the protein, so overeat. So usually the nutrition official of the America, they guideline 50 gram, but they have already 150 or 200 gram daily. So maybe the 1 month, how many calories? So usually the protein, we have to burn the 200 calories. So last time we mentioned about the juice, right? Some people like the smoothie or some powder. Because for the protein, the shake. So if you want to take over the shake, 1 glass, you have to burn the 200 calories. So and then you have to Zumba or the running. If you're studying, the burn calories okay, but you're not burn the calorie, they make toxin. So we have to think about it, okay? They eat plant-based diet. The plant-based diet means the vegetarian diet and also the vegan and or virgin or the vegetable the people, they're using the choice of whole grain, the banana, fruit, the vegetable. It's a plant-based diet. Okay, 71, the model is the gut-brain's connection. You can see the picture here. You have a brain. It's my picture, my face. Okay. Also, we have a thyroid here. Thyroid here, and you have belly. And then you have a small intestine, and then large intestine here. So we have learned the hormone. Right? We have two types of hormone. The one side is happy hormone, the serotonin, the dopamine, and the other side is a negative hormone. It's a cortisol hormone, and the adrenaline hormone is stress hormone. So serotonin hormone the production 80% here, the small intestine, and also here we have the hand. They have to connect the gut. So we have too much sanitizing the gel is no good because they have an immune system is low. Also here you have the left side here. They have the level system here. They control hydration and appetite. So last time we learned the hunger, right? When I'm hungry or starving, is it real or not? So we have to touch it here. But some people they don't know is it real hunger or not hunger. So we try to 1 glass of 8 ounces of water. Take after 30 minutes. The still hungry is a real hungry, but not hungry. They have a control, but they stupid. It's not smart. So they're more smart, right? So usually now, so many the company they make a patch. Even I have the patch, diet patch, but they patch it here. But this is the ingredient. They patch a hormone. So some overweight people or eat syndrome people, they have a problem here. Also, the obesity people, they don't work. So only they can stop take the meal anytime, 24 hours, and then protein or something. Also, they connect the addiction. Usually the alcohol addiction or tobacco addiction, marijuana addiction. Also, this is the cover problem, and then protein too. Some people want the more the growing up, the muscle, right? Bodybuilder, because we have the very popular the singer Kim Jong, right? They have bodybuilder. They have a problem side effect because they have too much shake in the protein. So they have a problem, the toxin problem. So we have to balance. The gut-brain connection. The top 5 probiotic supplements. Probiotic very important. We have a prebiotic and then probiotic. We have 2 kinds. So they make a balance. We have the small intestine, large intestine. We have bacteria, 3 types. One is good bacteria, and the other side is bad bacteria. and the middle of bacteria, they depend on your immune system or digest or source of the protein. They decide it's more good bacteria more here, so they more good digest and then they make a more good the function of the organ. But if you fast food or some stress and junk food here, they make a M is the middle of the bacteria. They plus the bad bacteria. You have diarrhea and obesity, and then we have toxin. Some of the issue. Yeah. So we have 3 types of bacteria. So we have to depend on the behavior habit of your choice of the food choice. Yeah, so depend. Okay. So the top 5 probiotic supplements contain smart culture that help delivers the GI. It's a GI. The GI, the issue for the even the most sensitive customers. And the probiotic and the enzyme work together. So enzyme means, example, we have the car, right? We need the gasoline. So we have a number 87, blah, 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 90 we have. And also we have a little support more smoothly, right? So the our bodies, the cholesterol, you smoothly the circulation, the supply the energy, the metabolism. So they have the sensitive too much. The small intestine, we absorption or macronutrition or micronutrition in the mouth, right? And then the absorption, they make the central liver, the liver, the choke, we have an engine, the power. The make ATP and then metabolism. Also, we have all the body, the supply energy, right? So the sensitive is too much. So sometimes you have stress, there is stomach pain, the stomach feel or something uncomfortable. So maybe you have a boyfriend, work together, very happy. But some straight people work together, eating, maybe something uncomfortable or the mood disorder, maybe indigest. Okay, so the gut and the brain, the connection. If you regularly take a probiotic supplement, but find the gastrointestinal issue not improving, it is unlikely that great strain, diversity, large dose, and diffusion that make a difference. The traditional probiotics, the simply inspiration to strong the microbiome. So microbiome, yes. Sometimes we have the diarrhea. Yeah, diarrhea, microbiome. Okay. Sometimes it's my body did a hot type, with cold type. So some people they cold heat and the food, and then the belly very cold. So the body type is very cold type. So very good type they have want more good health. They have to take a warming up. For example, we have mint tea or the ginger tea. The cold people, ginger tea is much better, the warm. But the mint tea, they come out diarrhea. Also, some people, the skinny people, they have vegetarian people, very cold. And then they think maybe the only vegetable, they think more good health, but there is so many people diarrhea. Because of cold body and then vegetable, the fruit is cold. So they more, it's the body wants to keep the temperature so they come out. Okay. And also we have sometimes cold, right? The cold, we have catch cold, we have the coughing, is some muscle they come inside here, they protect it's a lung, they take out. And we have noise, right? The noise strain too. Some of the cold, we have too much water, so they come out. Yeah. So especially the female has to avoid the shower after shower. We have to be careful because it's not coming. Noise come, the strain coming. It's not good. Usually they come inside here. It's named the acupuncture here. The point is fungi, the windy. So after shower, you have to dry hair, yeah, or your muffler, especially winter time. Maybe cover here they're not coming to pore. Okay, so it's not coming inside here low, they come inside here. So if you cold, you dry, much better. It's more your symptom is more easy. Approximately 100 degree microbes, both good and bad, live inside the head digestive system. I told you, right? In microbeam, you have here the good micro and the bad micro, and the middle of our micro. If you have a good source of take care of your vegetable, something good, the fish or some good source of the micronutrition is more good bacteria. They make the good environment. The bad fast food, junk food, they more toxin. And also they have a competition, and then they make the cancer. Yeah, so it's mean. The digestive system, healthy digestive system, because they're both good and bad, the bacteria and the microorganism. Also, they work together, enzyme too. The page 72. However, the poor diet means daily we have to take the portion, the protein, the fat, the carb, but it's malnutrition. Yeah, but now little few people, maybe homeless people, the street people, they have malnutrition because poor diet. But regular people, you think they poor diet or overeating? Overeat problem, right? Yeah. So leftover exercise, we have the good diet, mean good portion, good exercise, same value, optimal health, the maintenance. But good diet, leftover exercise, poor diet, on exercise is not good. You need a balance. Okay. The genetic factors can proliferates, grow or harmful the bacteria, resulting in the indigestion, the bloating and the bowel issue. So sometimes vomiting was on the gas, right? And the gas because it have a toxin. So mean the protein, they make a toxin. The probiotics, the seek to transport liver purchase their colon, where they can support good bacteria and then drive out the bad. Also, probacteria, they sort of build up. The protein makes it block the breathing, and then they support the bone growth and the muscle. Yeah, so they have the colon, but after 60, the people, the poor diet, the poor protein, they have a little shake belly. You have the flat, right? But some people end here because they colon, they have no power because we have after 40, they all organisms did down. So also they have to push here. So they push here, they pull, they stay here, so they competition. Also they have toxin. Okay. We solve the whole issue. The probiotic, the seek to transport liver culture their colonies, they can support good bacteria and then drive out the bad. Unfortunately, the most of all does beneficial, the stain, cannot survive the hospital, and acidic environments inside of the stomach and the small intestine. So the small intestine, if you wanna put the mood here, colon here, you have to put it, and then you have the emotional. So emotional, the happy, not too much stress. So you have to control the stress of state. You may be happy, so they work. But you have stress, anxiety, maybe your stomach digest the type. So they have the little activity over the amount. Okay. Nutritional, the probiotic activity compensate by including tens of millions of bacteria colonies in each the capsule, so that some may reach the colon safely, but largely dust can often upset your stomach even more. Okay, so some people diarrhea and then competition and then uncomfortable the stomach issue, they want to capture the probiotic, the nutrition, the supplement. Oh, maybe I want to take more 2 capsules daily. They make toxin. This means. So they have touched all kind of the nutrition, the part of the nutrition bottle. They have dust. Yeah. So even the vitamin C, mega dose, right? Some people 1,000 milligram the daily, the 3,000 milligram daily is no problem. The vitamin C because they they come out. But protein or probiotic too much, they stay in here. So they stay in here and then they make toxin. So we have to restrict the dust. Also vitamin D. Vitamin D and then beta-carotene, vitamin A, the same thing, they restrict the part of the dust. Okay? But only vitamin C okay, the mega-dose. But the kind of nutrition, we have to follow up the nutrition value. In good news, research have recently discovered the smart probiotic strain that naturally designed to too much acid in their stomach, the shape the stable state. This means some kind of probiotic, they come in here, they're acid, right? So they acid destroy the probiotic, so they not reach here. But now so many the manufacturer, the pharmacy manufacturer, they have a technology is very developing. They have to keep this more reach here. But usually the medicine, all kind of medication, they have a number. So number we can see the book. So I mean you don't have to the sharp or broken because some people the complain, right? Too much the side big. But problem is they destroy so they not reach it. So some of your the antibiotic too. Antibiotic, oh too much. So take here, acid destroy here, no good. Because all medicine they cover coating, right? So many now didn't people make a more good source of probiotics, so they reach here. But we have more enzyme work together more better because acid is very strong. So regular the supplements okay, but some the cancer drug or something antibiotic, you have to be careful. It's more double amount of water we had to drink. Okay. The before 1 cup and the before after 1 cup is more easy. It's strong in the no damage the small intestine here. How can you tell a good probiotic, the supplement from the bad one? Yeah. Do you have a probiotic, the supplement, your home? What kind? They have a single probiotic or a lot of the mixed combination.
Usually a single probiotic.
Single probiotic? Okay. The pre or pro? Probiotic. Okay. So you can hear how can you tell the good probiotic supplement from bad one? Okay. The recent survey indicated that while 1 in the 3 people regularly take a probiotic for stomach and an intestinal issue, only 1 small fraction has upgraded to formulate the spore forming the bacteria the strength of so far. So I explained already. However, the more individual learning about the smart culture and growing the body of clinical evidence, they provide that supplementary nutritional probiotics. The public demand for sport, the forming, the probiotic is respect the skyrocket. The skyrocket means that way. That way. So I have a product, protection patch here. Yeah, for example, regular, the public people is very healthy, so you don't need an injection or you don't need it or this one. But all the people or surgery people after surgery they can energy to digest. So they have to keep here the vitamin or the injection and also the patch, the directly here, the same thing. The skyrocket mean that way. They not bother actually anything. Yeah, this means skyrocket. And as many companies have ignored that the new development, the fast-growing the market for probiotic has incentives the leader of an effective supplement the containing high dose of nutritional probiotic to culture is little or no proof of safety or effectively. So this means the traditional the probiotic maybe now 2025 or under 10 years now very different. The skyrocket means we directly not avoid the story of the probiotic. The people have other people have the story already here. So some people that suffer from the pain or the whole problem, even we take the probiotic. So maybe they more the double dose. That's a problem. But now the skyrocket one case to cover. Yeah. That's why our staff decided to review all the most popular probiotic the formulas today and evaluate them for the safety and effectiveness. We will show you what to look for, what to avoid, and which product we determine to be the best. So if you have when you choose your supplement, any kind of brand okay. But problem we have some people the high quality of our products maybe value is more expensive, right? And the cheap over the product is no good. No, we had to check first the nutritional pack is very number one. The brand just the quality almost the same. The American they have a vitamin the company manufacturer the Behuder manufacturer Five make 1,000 make brand, the same place, the same nutrition pack, but only they OEM the industry, so only change name brand company, and then they change the price, but the same increment the one place, the 1,000 vitamin company made by five in the manufacturer. So don't if you purchase your product, don't consider the amount, the price. Okay, good price is very expensive or not? No, the nutrition pack. Yeah, it's very important here. In our analysis, you notice several companies claiming a wide variety of health benefit from using their products. Not at all is likely. What kind of results can you expect from the probiotic, the supplement? This means we have a GMP or natural, and we have a safety or some company we test the lab. Yeah, well, some the nutrition the supplement they buy elevated the FDA. So, but the FDA did not cover the supplement on the drug. Yeah, so supplement is food. The Korean, the Chinese home medicine, 한약 to the food. So the food mean maybe not side effect we take time, but medication, antibiotic, or some the problem they have is not food, it's medicine. So food is medicine is natural food. Okay, so we have the supplement. Yeah, supplement. You skip your meal and then we take the vitamin or protein powder. They not work. So all kind of the vitamin mineral work together the food. Okay, so don't skip. If a diet pill very important. Maybe you skip your meal and then take the diet pill. They make the problem. They change the shape. Yeah. So may bacteria, good bacteria, they turn to the bad bacteria. Okay, so the ideas of the computation. The wide traditional probiotic cultures can provide some not stable relief within 30 days. The high respiratory source performing the probiotic have been shown to improve stomach and intestinal issue faster and more effectively is much low dose. This means you don't need to take 365 days, 1 year. Only try to do 1 month, 30 days maximum. And then you have to keep the gap every 1 month is okay. But the enzyme okay. Enzyme you have to every day, maybe every day is okay. Because so many people ask the problem. American people and the Asian people we consider they're different. We have a dietary system. The American people they have a colon is little short. So they usually main dish is a meat, right? So they easily come out. So stay the short time. So they don't have time to make a toxin. But Korea, especially American, the Asian people, they're long. So the long means you take the vegetable, the fruit, it's okay. The people, but the protein, they stay long time, make toxin. Yeah, because of the Asian people, they start to increase more colon cancer. They try because of overdoing the protein and they also make a toxin. So that's a problem. Yeah, so American people not too much the colon cancer, Asian the colon cancer. But here the American people the obesity. Yeah, because they're not too much exercise. Yeah, so they make the toxin, they obesity. Also diabetic, and then also heart the connect the tissue, they have a problem. However, regardless of our type or probiotic you take, longer period of constance typically will add greater benefit for the gastrointestinal health and the gut microbiome diversity. So, you like cheese? What kind of cheese? Mozzarella?
Cheddar or
cheddar.
mozzarella.
Okay. Cheddar cheese is much better. And one piece of cheddar cheese equals 8 ounces of milk. It's more calcium. Yeah. So maybe you like usually you like the vegetable. So vegetable because vegetable means the flavor, but they don't have a protein, right? They will cover. So maybe top piece of one cheddar cheese, the seasoning topping is much better, good balance. Okay. Also egg too. Egg too. Today I ate the bagel and the ham bagel and the cheese, cheddar cheese and the egg today, right? Yeah, so good balance, more energy. But the Big Mac, the bacon or the sausage patty to have too soft, overdoing the protein. Okay. When will you see the results? So you take a probiotic supplement. So maximum how many days you take? You think that how many times you purse of your probiotic bottle? Maybe one bottle have a 90, maximum 90 days or 60? 36, 90.
I think 2 months.
2 months. So after you take after how's your the body, the condition, the good condition of your colon or the stomach? You don't know? Declination. Okay. No diarrhea, no contagion, it's okay, it's a work, right? Okay. When will you see the results? The wild, traditional, the probiotic, the culture can provide some noticeable relief within 30 days. So after 1 month, you can see, I'm more comfortable. But before, you had to apply to body. So sometimes gas or sometimes diarrhea or some competition, they try to use the body. Yeah, and then they more use the whole body. It's more expected from after 30 days. High expense in the sport pumping, the probability have been shown to improve so much, and in this very issue, the faster and more, effectively it's much low dose. So they have the same amount, maybe 5 milligram or 1 capsule or tablet, but usually tablet is dissolved by the acid here. So sometimes the tablet people, they complain too heavy, so too big, so they broken. That's the problem here. Yeah, so the capsule much better. The capsule made by the soybean or rice gel, easy. So you can try to water. So you can the gelatin, the probiotic, and then your rice flour, the capsule. Try maybe at least 5 minutes different. Rice is more easy. So you can see the label. You can see what kind of the capsule, rice powder or the gelatin. Yeah, the gelatin more the stain that is here. The before you have an episode. I studied the Harvard Medical School. One patient has the stomach pain, so he went to the X-ray, the clinic. The doctor say, "Oh, something here, the problem. Oh, maybe I think it's the cancer." We had to check the CT, MRI, and everybody, "Oh, it's cancer." And after the surgery, open the surgery, we take a, what's that? It's capsule. Because he take 10 kind of the medication every day. So people now, we have actually it's a rice powder, but before the gelatin and the ketotin, casein, the capsule, they must stay, they not digest, they come out. So they make the stone. So it's not cancer, that capsule. Keep going. Yeah, every day, 10 kind of the medicine, so they build up. So everybody mistake the capsule in the cancer. Okay, so you have to choose the rice powder so better. The research suggests that 3 months of daily, you'll have to scientifically increase the likelihood or lasting improvement. Here is the research timeline to respect 1 month. Yeah, maybe 30 days, okay. So 1 month, you may sense reduction to stability over working in the digestive distress and more urgency. Lingering study issue that intense and more manageable. So take 1 month, this is the comparable. Yeah, sometimes belly button, sometimes the before, I have too much water or something those swim. But after 1 month, either the peaceable and then higher and then no arousing and then comparable. Sometimes we have too much stress, but they have the origami, the pain, like stomach pain too. So 1 month, maybe this syndrome, the symptom to make feasible. And month 2, you may notice you are more regular and have this progress the stomach issue. Nutrient fever imitation, the distraction of your daily routine. 3 months, the maximum microbiome support is reaches. You may benefit from long-lasting relief from the gastrointestinal discomfort, liver and the predictable bowel movement, and the freedom to live your life without worrying about location or use the bathroom. So at least 3 months, 3 months you can reach the benefit for probiotic. So bowel, little bathroom not problem mean the diarrhea. So some of the celiac symptom, the gluten, right? The problem the patient coming to my clinic, so I recommend the probiotic and the enzyme together because only probiotic you have to, some people it's 1 month or 2 months, 3 months depend on condition, but at least 1 year too. That same value. So enzyme is more synergy. Okay. The tips. For the best results, the focus or consistency, adding respective probiotic supplement to your daily routine for at least 3 months. Promote dispenser implement. As each does, the burden on the benefit over the last. I have memories. One patient is my church member. He's the 72 years. Every day, 3 times a year. So he tried to provide any kind of Chinese herb or medication, it didn't work. So finally, they premier doctor recommended the other people have told the food take out the inside the food here, they make the bacteria, also they stopping the diarrhea. So finally, yeah. But it's a special issue. For regular people have probiotic, and we have the no junk food, right? No junk food, no fast food, just like homemade cooking, and then enzyme. We have to more expect is more good. God has the environment, right? The three must have probiotic culture for optimal gut health. The optimal is mean we have to more keep the beneficial issue. Yeah, because the substance, this probiotic, you can see all kind of the probiotic, the butter, they have this amount. Naturally found is soil and compost, because the substance is a safe spice of support forming the bacteria. The pound survived for the 6 years on the NASA, the space study. The tough microbes can survive extreme heat, dryness, and acidity. This means the probacteria, even NASA people, they have to try their survival, they work. So the heat, because there's right, the heat, the dry, the area here, right? And I walked over a mountain, so they have a dry, dry. So they probiotic, this probiotic they more survival, and then the other the probiotic. Okay, the making them either probiotics, technical supplements, they remain dormant, dumped out digestive tract until they reach the colon. Yeah, usually the before the probiotic before reach over the colon, they destroy from the body acid. Where they have more normalized the bowel movements and protect gut barrier. This means the barrier. This means sometimes you have too much stress or something shock, they come out the blood. They protect the bowel, and also they have movement. Because I'm standing here, but now I ate the breakfast 2 hours before, 1 hour before, but still they have the movement, right? Digest and then movement. So the movement will help normalize the bowel movement. So sometimes we have a period even before the dance problem, there's something pain, right? So I give you a tip. The belly button here is lost rest here, make it more warm, and then you can make a towel here, more movement, the bowel movement is more easy. Okay, and then pain is in relief. Okay. The study have shown the previous substance have promote the positive balance of good to bad bacteria in the gut by supporting lacto. Yeah, we have lactobacillus and then bifidus bacterium. Yeah, bifidus bacterium. This means the one patient, right? It can come organized the bowel syndrome. The idea today is the problem. the Pipidus bacteria. With suppressing Escherichia, Shigella, and then Staphylococcus, they have the same probiotic amount here. So they have a lot of maybe 10 kind of probiotic. They work together, synergy. The present ferment ferments the food such as the chocolate, this probiotic you can make your home. German people like the kimchi, the Korean kimchi. The cabbage, white cabbage, right? White cabbage and salt, and keep the butter. Maybe after week, maybe you have an enzyme. It could put the same value of the probiotic. Kimchi. Because congruence is another strain, the beneficial bacteria that originally from the inner spore. Because this natural defense vaccination ensure the survival, the throughout the gastric tract, the smart purchase and can provide the comprehensive probiotic support in thus the fraction over the size of our traditional probiotic, the minimizing and the potential side effect for sensitive stomach. So, yeah, sometimes the probiotic capsules enough to cover the gastric tract and then move on. But kimchi, you like kimchi every day? No? Why? The smell or the spicy?
Smell.
Oh, okay. So cabbage, the sauerkraut, the cabbage is more good. Okay, well seed too. Yeah, seed because the probiotic works with the calcium too. So how about the dubu? You like the dubu? Okay. If you want more absorption of calcium, you buy the dubu and then you throw the frozen. After you cook, it's more easy. Absorption calcium. Also work together. Cabbage together is much better. Yeah. Or the water kimchi. So you don't make a spicier smell. The water kimchi. Just salt the cabbage chop is much better. But because this natural defense veterinary ensure the survival of the total gastric tract. Okay. In addition to the providing the growth of good gut bacteria, that close the completion they have been shown to be particularly effective at reducing painful gas bloating and abdominal the distension while also improving bowel regularity. So the protein overdoing protein make the toxin, right? The gas also probiotic the powder the same thing. So we had we don't need overdose. So if one capsule the protein then kimchi or sauerkraut and then your the sweet is much better. They look balance our thyroid hormone too. But Perkins cross or spore permanent probiotic strain is excellent safety profile. The Perkins culture can be found directly in the plant, soil, and the surface of our press ground, the vegetable. This is from the source of vegetable. The research saw that is there in the spare are able to survive the defect after more than 4 hours of exposure to gas period. It's a traditional probiotic like Dr. Perkins and then bacterium is fresh after 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, 1 hour. 30 minutes, 1 hour. We have more the synergy. We have the benefit of the probiotic, but more water. So I told you 8 ounce. So before, after, it's a more full amount of water, easy absorption. Okay. It's natural, designed to naturally allow the beneficial culture to throw inside the gastrointestinal tract. Yeah, they have the stronger the limiting or cunning against the harmful microbe, the pathogenic, the bacteria, and the virus, and protects against the lose, the store, and the bullet. Yeah. So also we have the pump bath. Sometimes you can see the internet. They're advertising the pump bath. the burn fat, right? So they have a diet pill. It's very dangerous. Yeah, because they try to export more diarrhea. They come out and they little loop here. It's a more no power. Also choline wash, right? There's sometimes too much choline wash is no good. Yeah, some people lemon or coffee, the detox is no good. Naturally here is much better. Outside the world, they have problem. So now, okay, after 10 years, 20 years, they can control the easy diarrhea. So you have a diaper. Yes, so you have to be careful. Okay. Yeah, 79 page. The dietary health and probability. Did you know that your dietary system plays a role in your overall health? So very important dietary system. Your dietary system often refer to your gut is an extremely complex environment that performs many vital functions. The small intestine acts as the main site of enzymatic digestion of our food and then absorption of our nutrition. So, small intestine, they make serotonin hormone 80% of the production here. Also, the function, they have absorption of macronutrition here. But the large intestine, they come out. Yeah, so it's a detox. But you make the energy section. Yeah. The large intestine or colon absorbs large current of our waters, and electrons have to remove waste matter or other substance your body does not use. The electrons, water, and also the salt shake up. This means the pineapple, the watermelon match salt, the more rich flavor and then taste. And the salt, hot, make soft. So if a vegetable juice makes little salt, add salt, easy, yeah, they can strip the movements. But sometimes only vegetable that's staying here, they come out the water, the large instant, so they constitution. So usually vegetarian people have a easy constitution. Yeah. Also some people the diarrhea, because we have to keep the temperature, right? The salt very influence the shaker. It means also summertime, now the spring, we starting little temperature high, so our body is more dry. The pinch over the salt and little sugar, natural sugar, you could pour relative the balance. Okay, no, just the water is no good. The water touching. Okay, and then now this springtime, we had the spring, we had the detox time. So the summertime is really very easy. We attract the heart, right? Yeah. So some people the best way, the summertime. Too much outside for the body, the hot, the sunny, the ice water, and the air conditioner is low temperature to die. I have two cases. The church member, the son 29, almost married last month, but too hot. It's swimming and then ice water, and then he turn on the air conditioner and the vessel die, low temperature too. And then the people is for the working hot day and then cold water and the shower die because the hot section the summertime. But springtime is funny, so we had the detox time. Okay, but some people, oh, I'm tired. So the change the seasonal take more the energy, then more toxin. Like okay, your detox time. The large intestine will contain absorption large current over waters. Okay, relative the balance is much better. It's good. The large intestine is also responsible for regulation over intestinal well-being. Particularly the thought is complex microglia that contribute to maintenance of our intestine function. So why is the maintaining the healthy balance of our microbiota in your gut is important? That because you have the vegetarian have to be careful hydration and then B12 because maybe vegetarian have to make the B12 so because they don't like the meat, right? So supplement is okay. The B12 and also enzyme, the probiotic, they could balance the microbiome and the large intestine. Page 8 is the gut microbiota over every individual, the consists of virus, the microorganism, the bacteria, yeast, and the fungi that's living the intestinal the tract work together. The bacteria, good bacteria, low bacteria, the fungi, they work together. So many people here. So antibiotic medicine, very important. They kill bacteria, but they kill good bacteria too. So after bacteria, for 12 days after you have to take the probiotic and enzyme. This is the recovery over your digestion, the tract. When the intestine, the microbiota are out of balance, their imbalance may affect overall health. But this balance can be displayed during time of stress, in age, in menopause. Yeah, menopause hormone. And taking medication with an unbalanced diet and exercise. In the event of acute chronic intentional disease, they depend on your issue. There are good reasons to add probiotic to your daily routine. The probiotics have been shown to provide specific health benefits such as supporting gut and then immune health and contributing to the maintenance of our balance. Gut microbiota important for proper the functioning of the digestive system and the body also and the brain. Yeah. So the gut and the brain the connect. So today we announced the model 8, the gut brain the connect, the diet to digest, and the salt to shake up, the electric water and hydration, also appetite control here, and then protein anxiety. And then also you have the focus the probiotic. So next time we continue and then dive through the health and then with the diet, with the weight control.